When you look at the COVID hysteria that has gripped the sports world for the past 3 years and is for some reason still affecting professional athletes all around the world, it's hard not to look at Novak Djokovic and respect this guy for what he's done, because he took a lot of damage for standing by his principles. He was kept out of a lot of tournaments by refusing to get the jab and saying, I know if I just take this vaccination, if I get it, I could play in these things, but I'm not going to because it's my personal beliefs. And not only was he kept out of the Australian Open, he was also kept from the United States. He couldn't compete in the US Open last year. And it looks like we might have the same exact thing happen this year. And even with normal tournaments, he's still being kept out. Top rank Novak Djokovic withdraws from BNP Paribas Open at Indian Wells after being denied entry into the United States due to vaccination status. How are we still doing this? 3 years into this COVID nonsense, the forced jab nonsense, the forced vax nonsense with everything we know. And still, one of the best athletes in the world is not allowed to come here to America to compete in his sport because he hasn't taken the Fauci vaccine. What an absolute joke. But some people are letting the government hear about this, and that person would be Ron DeSantis. Ron DeSantis, governor of the state of Florida, is coming out swinging against Joe Biden, against the Biden administration, because they are the ones who have these ridiculous mandates in place that require someone like Novak Djokovic to be vaccinated before coming to America. How pathetic. Let him play. DeSantis pens letter to Biden on Novak Djokovic denial of entry over vaccine. Here's some quotes. It's been reported that Novak Djokovic has formally applied and been denied permission from your administration to enter the United States so that he may compete at the upcoming Miami Open tennis tournament. So he had to withdraw from Indian Wells because he couldn't get here. Now the next one will be the Miami Open here in the free state of Florida. Ron DeSantis is fighting to let Novak Djokovic play. This denial is unfair, unscientific, and unacceptable. I urge you to reconsider. It's time to put pandemic politics aside and give the American people what they want. Let him play. DeSantis slammed Biden permitting the entry of thousands of unvaccinated migrants entering the United States. Yeah, weird, huh? Weird that you let those people here, but not Novak Djokovic. In sum, the current travel ban is applied to Djokovic and presumably millions of other potentially unvaxxed foreign visitors seems completely ungrounded in logic, common sense, or any genuine concern for the health and welfare of the American people. The Miami Open is the second most popular tennis event in the United States and routinely attracts hundreds of thousands of fans from around the world. Novak Djokovic, as you surely know, is the most accomplished tennis player in history and the reigning top-ranked player in his sport. Yeah, keep that in mind. This is a guy who has won more Grand Slam championships than anybody else. I guess now he's tied with Rafa Nadal, right? Likely, when it's all said and done, he will have the most in history. This is the best tennis player we've ever seen, arguably. And you're not letting him play because he hasn't got vax. The vax that's now 2 years old at this point. It's pointless. It's not scientific. It doesn't make any sense unless you consider the political angle. DeSantis railed against Biden's vax rule for foreign travelers being the only thing keeping Mr. Djokovic from participating is misguided, unscientific, and out-of-date data. The governor pointed to Florida in contrast with the federal policy, writing that Florida's outlawed COVID-19 vax mandate since November of 2021. I don't think this is going to have any effect. I think Ron DeSantis is trying to take a stand and trying to make a point against Joe Biden of how ridiculous this is, but it needs to happen. More people should be talking about this. The fact that the best tennis player in the world, who's in peak physical condition and has decided, I don't want to put this in my body, is not allowed to come to America. He has already had to miss multiple Grand Slam championships because of this, and now it's still ongoing. Absolutely pathetic partisan politics. Let me know your thoughts about all this in the comment section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.